Welcome to Monday, the 20th of November, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby, whatever it is they're interested in. They want to share that knowledge and experience with other people to help those people move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. So it is a Monday here in Australia. Mondays are a day that I love. They don't always have been that way. And when I was in the corporate 9-to-5 job, they certainly weren't a day that I look forward to. Back into the grind of a job, having spent a weekend relaxing. But now every day is a wonderful day because I'm doing what I really love doing, which is sharing my knowledge and experience with other people, building online courses and programs, and helping other people to do that as well. Monday is a content creation day. So no meetings, it's just creating content for the whole week. So I've got a very simple structure that I want to share with you today, because I know that if you're one of those people like I was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where I just cringed at the idea of creating content because I saw it just as another task. And then what happened? Guess what happened? I just was inconsistent. I'd do it one week, I might do it another week, I'd do a live one week, I'd do a live another week, and then I'd give it up and come back after a week. And I'd do the same with my posts, and I wasn't consistent. And if there's one thing that you need to be successful online, just one thing, you need to be consistent. You need to turn up and you need to do it. You need to shoot the videos, you need to create the content, you need to write the posts. But I see so many people who are just like me 3 years ago who are just inconsistent. So if there's anything you want to get from this teaching today, is please, 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 if you want to be successful online, is be consistent. All right, enough of that prep talk. Let's dive straight into, I think, 3 things that really are my structure, which is very simple for creating my content for the week. Number 1, I have a 52-week content calendar, which is not a very elaborate thing. It's just 52 topics around what I teach, helping people build an online business, get out of a 9-to-5 or a job that they feels like a job, or a business that feels like a job, should I say. So either in a 9-to-5 job or in a business that feels like a job, helping those people get out of it, build an online business around something that they're really passionate about. So over my 5 years, I've collected so much information about people's problems, about people's desires, and I put all those together in what I call my 52-week content calendar. So for example, this week, talking about the fear of getting online. If you're on my newsletter list on a Sunday, as you know, it comes out. Yesterday, I talked about the fear of people being online and how it is you can overcome that fear. So that's my topic for this week. So I take the topic and then I break it up into posts, lives, and any other content that I want to put out on social media, or I want to put out into my email list, because I do an email twice a week, once to my newsletter, another one, which is just something that I might be, a new course that I might have, a new training that I might have, that I'll put out to my email list. So I use that content then to be able to do that as well. So social media and to my email list. And sometimes I put it up onto all of the time I put it up onto my website as well. So that's what I do. Take the 52 weeks, select one week. This week it's fear about getting online. Use that as my topic to then be able to create content for my social media and also for my emails, for my videos, for my web pages, for my website, all of the things that I'm using it to put out my content for this week. I then from that take the best of from previous weeks. So I'm not always creating new content. Take that from my library. So I've got a library of content, and within that library, I've got a subfolder, which is a best of content. So content that's, had a lot of engagement in the past. I take that and put it into that subfolder, which is a folder just for content that I repurpose, particularly if I'm on the fly. But also, each week I kind of put in old pieces that I've put out there before, because I think that so many people today are struggling because they're having to recreate new content all of the time, when if you just put together a nice library of content that's been out there before and just repurposing, it's a great way to do that. I then take all of that in step number 3 and I just schedule it. Most of the platforms today have automated schedulers built in. Others out there where you don't, you can get automated third-party schedulers out there. There's loads of them. Buffer, Hootsuite, there's many of them out there. But most of the platforms today have their own built-in platforms to be able to schedule out your posts. So those are the 3 things that I do. Take the topic, create content from that for my social media, for my email list, for my website, for my videos, for my lives, all of that. And then I schedule it out on social media. So that's all my content done for the week. And then only I have to do lives like this, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And that's just helped me enormously. And that's why I really get to love Mondays, because I just get to content create and then schedule it out, and it's done for the week. And then at the end of the week on a Saturday, which is where I review my week, I look at all my metrics, all the metrics of the content that I put out there and how it actually performed. And then I take that and I put that, particularly the best ones, into my best of library. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. If you're one of those people out there and you want to create content, the best way to do this is not to do it in a haphazard, ad hoc way. 1, because you'll get very frustrated. Number 2, your audience will not really engage with you because it's all over the place. Sometimes you're doing a post, then you kind of go quiet. And it's really important to get a schedule in place. And the best way to do that is block out time in your calendar and batch the work. Block time in your calendar, like me, on a Monday, but it could be any day or any hour, and then batch out your work. And just do it all in one, because then you get into the flow of it. You're not distracted and you're not getting frustrated because you're finding it all really difficult. Just batch your work. I believe that's the best way to be able to do anything, just not just content, but anything you're doing is to batch big chunks of work. And that's what I love doing on a Monday. So if you can get into that rhythm, it's going to help you enormously. And I know that then you'll begin to love creating content and you'll be more consistent at doing it as well, which is what your audience wants. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. If you need to know more about me, my website is Jimmy Bradbury, Jimmi Bradbury.com/resources, which is where all my free content is. But my whole website is just jimmybradbury.com. But if you want to get to the free resources, it's Jimmi Bradbury.com/resources. And if you want to get onto my newsletter, I'll put a link below where I'd look forward to getting into your inbox on Sunday with my weekly newsletter. Wherever you are in the world today, on this Monday, the 20th of November, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.